fellow makeup fiends, so today I'm going to do a November favourites video, and I didn't do an October favourites video. I was very ill. In October, basically, I spent, and in early November I spent about 3 weeks in bed, very ill with the flu, and had a viral infection on top of that, which didn't help. So my favourites for October, I'm going to do a very quick one, and I don't have them here, but I will say my bed, Sky Television, Vicks inhaler, and my lovely husband. And my husband is also a favourite of October because finally we got married on October the 12th. So Alec is a favourite of October for me. So that's October favourites. Like I say, I didn't really go anywhere, do anything, didn't wear a lot of makeup apart from the wedding, and I've got the wedding makeup on today. So if you want to check that out, check out my latest Wedding Bells video. It's either up before or after this video. So I'm going to talk to you about my favourites today for November. Now I'm going to talk about Beauty One's favourite, and I'm going to try and be quick about it because I know I do waffle on. So in Beauty Favourites I've got a moisturiser. Now this is a brand new little sample size one. This is actually from the Surely box, but this is the one that my lovely friend Aisha sent me. She's from the channel Arab X Eyes, and she sent me this in a little swap we did because she knows how much I love it. And it's the Angelique moisturiser. It does have a long name. Let me see. Ooh, no, I can't really. It is with organic angelica water and essential oils, and it's a hydration cream. So it hydrates your skin, which is really good for the winter time and good for me because although I do have oily skin, I do have some dry patches as well, and I just find at night time I love to put this on. So I put this on every night before I go to sleep. So I've actually just run out of a sample that I got from a magazine, so I'm now moving on to this one, but I have purchased this full size because I did get a brilliant offer, and I'm going to show you part of that now. Basically, if you bought the cream, and I think it was about £30, so it's not cheap, it's quite expensive at full size, but if you bought the cream you got the gel cleanser free with it, and this is worth £16. Now I had actually tried the gel cleanser from a magazine freebie as well. I think it was Glamour, and I absolutely love the cleanser. I use it with my Clarisonic every night and I think it's amazing. It's done wonders for my skin. So I wanted to get the full size of this anyway, so it was a bonus. I had a code for free delivery because I'm actually a member of like the L'Occitane mailing list, so I paid £30. And I got the moisturiser and the cleanser and a couple of samples as well, so I was really pleased. This has just the most amazing smell. It's incredibly fresh, and I love that. I love fresh smells, and I just think that this in conjunction with the next item have majorly changed how my skin is lately. I think that it's cleared up a lot. The next item was from a glossy box, and this is a Dermalogica. This is the, I think it's got a bit at the front. I think it's the Derma Daily Microfoliant. This is just a little powder thing. Now, powder thing? How professional. This is just a little sort of exfoliating powder. You put it on damp hands. I always wet my face. Put it on wet hands, and then you rub it together, and it kind of creates not a lather or a cream, but kind of just like moistens the powder up, and you can feel that it becomes quite rough, not very rough, but you can feel the little particles, and they're very tiny. And I use this every single night. I've been using this since I got the glossy box, which is around November 15th I think, and I use it every single night, and I've got a couple of these. So once this is gone, and actually there's a lot in there, you only need a couple of little, you know, sort of taps out onto your hands. You don't need a lot of the product. So once this is all gone, I will have to purchase this full size because my skin feels incredibly smooth after I use it, and it feels incredibly smooth all the time now. I feel like I'm not getting those little tiny little deposits of dry skin anywhere, and I feel like my skin is clearing up a lot quicker, and I don't know if that's because it's clearing the pores out, but I love this stuff. It's amazing. So that is definitely a huge favourite of mine. And then two other favourites are actually from Avon. I've got the Advanced Techniques Argan Oil. This is the actual hair mask. I love this. It's amazing. It smells really, really nice. I love the smell, and I actually mix this with my colour ball, my Revlon colour ball that I put on every week to help maintain my red, and I mix it in with it and leave it on for a couple of minutes, and my hair is gorgeous with that, so I love that. And I also got the oil, and the oil is really nice. Again, just smells really lovely, and it just leaves your hair in beautiful condition. You only need a few squeezes of this, but I have been using it quite a bit. I really love it. So that was the beauty items. And then we're going to move on to makeup items. Now, it's a bit of a higgledy-piggledy mess. It's not in any kind of order, so I'm really sorry about that. But yes, I'll just move on to that. So, primer-wise, I always mention this one, but I love it. It's the Gosh Velvet Touch Line Perfector Primer. I think it feels incredibly nice now that we're in the winter months and your skin might be a little bit drier. It feels very velvety on the skin, and it's great for, it doesn't hide acne scarring completely, but it's great to kind of make it look a little less obvious. And the other primer is from Dainty Doll. This is starting to look very grubby, and actually I'm hitting pan on it. This is, I think it's called Betty Davis Eyes, this one, and it's just the most amazing eye primer I've ever used, so I'll have to get another one of those. Foundations, I've kind of gone between two this month. Now, as you know, I love my Lumi Magique, and I have been trying the Max Factor. I forget the name of it every single time. It's this one. Is this the Facefinity? Facefinity. So I have been using that, and I will do a review shortly on that. But this month I've actually been loving wearing the Estee Lauder Double Wear, which is what I've got on now. Really good match for my skin. I absolutely love this. It's just really beautiful. This one is in the colour Ecru. And I've just actually applied this in the video that I've just done. But I really love it, and you only need the tiniest amount. It's the honestly the only foundation I've used where I've used such a tiny amount and it does my whole face. The coverage is amazing and it just stays put all day long. So I've been wearing that a lot. And then I've been wearing my MAC foundation a lot. Now, the reason I've been doing that is I kind of feel like I've put it in the drawer and gone, oh, it's expensive, I don't want to use that a lot. But again, it's another one where I don't use very much. I use two tiny little dots on the back of my hand and it does my whole face. So I feel like it has good coverage for a very small amount of product. Why shouldn't I use it, you know? I feel daft for not. And that's what I'm starting to do with a lot of my products now. It's like, oh, that's a nice palette, I don't want to use it, but I'm not like that now. I'm just kind of I want to enjoy the makeup that I've got. But this foundation's beautiful. This is the Studio Sculpt foundation. It gives you a little bit of a glow. This one's in NW15. Really, really nice. The colour is a perfect match for me. I actually did get a little sample, I don't know where I put it now, but it was the next colour up and it was NW20 and it was a bit too dark for me, wasn't right. But this matches in perfectly and I absolutely love this. It's got a little bit of a glow to it, which is really lovely, so I've been loving wearing that. And then concealer wise, I have been using a MAC one as well, and this is the Pro Longwear. But the reason I've gone using this rather than my usual number 17 Hideaway is I use this when I've got more things to cover. Now, with being ill, I did have a bad breakout on my skin, and it just proves that makeup doesn't necessarily cause the breakouts on your skin, because I wore no makeup for around 3 weeks and I had terrible breakout problems, and I was cleaning my face. It just, I don't know whether it was because I was ill or anything, but when I did start to put makeup back on again and I was starting to come round and starting to feel better, I did feel that I needed a bit extra coverage with concealer, and this gives really good coverage, and you just need a tiny dot of this because it's crazy how well that conceals. So that is those products. I'm also loving the Sleek One powder. Now, I've mentioned this a few times. This suits all skin colours, tones, whatever. It just suits everybody. It's incredibly finely milled, and I think that it just makes your skin look really flawless. It's really, really nice. So I absolutely love the Sleek One powder. I don't actually have any powder on at the moment with this look. I didn't actually set this look with any powder. This is the makeup that I wore for my wedding. Yeah, but I felt like I didn't need to put any powder on. Blusher wise, I've got two that I've been absolutely loving this month. I've gone back to Coralista from Benefit, because who says you can't wear coral when it gets cold? I love the smell of this. I'm sorry, I have to sniff it. Oh, lovely. So that is the beautiful coral colour there, and I've absolutely loved wearing this. I've been wearing this quite a bit. I just think it gives a lovely colour to your cheeks, and I love this one, but this is a beautiful winter blush. I was obsessed with this last winter when I got it in the number 7s collection last winter. And that's what it looks like. It's from the Midnight Enchantment collection. Have I already said that? Possibly, sorry. But you got the 3 colours. You can go ahead and just use one of them, or you can swirl them together. This is a beautiful highlight at the bottom. Just very, very subtle highlight. There it is. It's lovely. So I mix those together and it just gives like sort of a berry sort of hint to your cheeks, which is really nice because it is very subtle, and I don't like to go for blushes that are like, wow, you know, really out there. So I really like that. I've also been loving Gosh's BB Cream in 01 Sand. This is foundation, primer, concealer in one, and the coverage is amazing and the colour is fabulous for me. I actually started using this, I don't mean it that way. I actually use this in the look that I've got on today as a base for my foundation. The coverage is just beautiful. I love it. I honestly, I can't rave about this enough. So I've got some makeup that I'm going to be selling. I've got some BB creams, I've got lipsticks, all sorts of things. So let me know if you'd be interested in me doing like a little video sale. Yeah, let me know what you think. So, also I'm loving the Fashionista brow kit. I love this brow kit. I don't think it was more than £6 and it is the best brow kit I've ever used. I love HD brows, it's great, but this is just exactly the same. It's totally comparable to HD brows and it's got a setting gel in there. It's got a lovely little pair of tweezers. I actually took them out and put them in my purse, and it's got a nice little brush as well, which is actually really good. I have used the brush, but the colours in here are lovely. And I do find I can mix them together and get a slightly darker look and go for a slightly lighter look, but this is the perfect match for what my hair colour was before. Perfect colour for my brows. So I absolutely love this little brow kit. I think it's amazing. Lips. Two things really. MAC Prep and Prime lip base, love it. I wear it every single day. I think it's amazing. And then the other thing is a MAC lipstick. This is a Pro Longwear lipstick and I'm going to review these shortly because I was asked to review these by the lovely Beauty Shades. This is You're Perfect Already. This is from the Beth Ditto collection. Very pretty peachy pink. It's absolutely beautiful. I love this lipstick on. Yeah, so I'll do a review of these coming up and show you. I don't have a huge amount of them, but I'll show you what I've got and I'll have a little bit of a chat about them. But I've been wearing this colour a lot. I absolutely love that colour. So the last couple of things are, I've got a highlighter, an eye product and a nail product. So we'll start with a highlighter. I think I mentioned this quite a lot. It's the MSF in Lightscapade. Actually got it on with this look today. Really natural, really pretty, love it, amazing. So that is MAC's Lightscapade. And then on my eyes I have been loving the Naked 2 palette. I've actually been using this a lot lately. Probably some of my favourite colours are, I love teas. I love Verve, as you can see, huge dent in Verve because I just love it so much. So I love Pistol, which is just a lovely sort of cool toned brown. Foxy, which is just a great base colour, it's really nice. And then Blackout, which is just the best black ever. So yes, I've been loving wearing that. Look at that swatch of Blackout. That is just so pigmented. It's unbelievable. I love it. So I've been using the Naked 2 palette a lot. And the other palette I've been using a lot as well is the Vice palette. I love this palette so much. I'm so glad I got it. It is perfect. I like the packaging. The only downside about the packaging is it attracts fingerprints like a magnet attracts metal. It just sucks them up and it, you know, it's you've got to keep wiping it and stuff, but it's okay. I still really like it. It's got quite a sumptuous feel to it. It's nice. I don't care. I just think that sometimes Urban Decay packaging is not exactly designed very well, in the fact that just, you know, overall wear and tear like the velvety covered ones, you know, it's not exactly thought out. But there you go. Now this palette has got a massive mirror on the top. I don't want to blind you, and there's the camera. And the colours in this palette are to die for. I love that you've got a very neutral line at the bottom, and then I love that you've got some beautiful bright jewel colours in here. They're really gorgeous, and you've got some nice sparkle, and then you've just got some beautiful goldy colours at the bottom there. So I've been using this palette a lot, mixing and matching the colours. Probably some of my favourite colours. I absolutely love Vice, which is a stunning purple. Blitz is actually really nice. It looks a bit frightening in the palette, but it's not. And let me see, Chaos, Rapture and Unhinged. So Chaos is this insane blue. It's not even coming off as mad as it is in person. It literally is electric blue. Rapture is a beautiful sort of plum, and then Unhinged is a beautiful teal. The teal is just stunning. I absolutely love this teal. I don't know if swatches are going to come up any better, but they're very pigmented colours, as you can see. Really, really beautiful palette. So I absolutely love that. And then the last couple of things I've got to mention, I've got a couple of eyeliners, Perversion as usual. I'm not going to show you that, well I will do a quick swatch, but yes, this is my go-to super black eyeliner. There it is, it's an intense black. And then the other one is Demolition. These are both Urban Decay. I love Demolition. It's a beautiful dark brown. It's really, really nice. I love wearing that. It's just if you don't want to go for that harsh black, you want to go for something still dark with a bit of drama, Demolition is brilliant. The last thing is a nail product, and this is Northern Nights. This is from Model Zone, from their Snow Globe collection. Beautiful, beautiful pink. Lots of sparkles in there, 2 coats of this on, and it looks stunning if you put 2 coats of this on. I absolutely love this. I think it's beautiful. So I've been wearing this quite a bit. I put it on last week, and then once it started to chip, I actually took it off and reapplied it. And I will, in these in the vlogamas videos, actually be doing a how to remove glitter polish quickly and easily type video. So watch out for that. And then the only sort of things that have kind of been products that I haven't enjoyed, you can check out my rants and raves video. So product rants and raves, and it's the Maybelline Fit Me foundation and the Revlon 3D mascara. Not going to talk about those here, but if you do want to check those out, please check out my video. It's a couple of videos ago on the channel. So that's it for my favourites. I'm also loving the MAC brushes that I got in the winter collection. I absolutely love them. I have to say that my favourite is this one, and it is a 212. It's incredibly fine. You get such great definition in the crease area with this. I absolutely love it. So I love my little MAC brushes. They're really cute and they really work well, and I absolutely love using them with the Real Technique. So I actually do use the MAC brushes on probably a daily basis now because I think they're really good. And I know a couple of people have said that the special edition ones are not as good, not as soft, and the bristles come out, but I haven't experienced that at all, and these have been washed regularly, so I'm really impressed with them. So that's it for now. I'm going to give a little mention to a couple of people. So I want to say that huge thank you to my daughter Tony. She's been incredibly great while I've been unwell. She's supported me as she does when I'm not well. I do suffer a little bit with ill health, but she will look after the dogs. She helps out a lot and she really makes it easier for me, so that's really appreciated. My mum and dad put on an amazing wedding. No, they didn't pay for it. We actually did, but they did actually put on the buffet for us, and my dad's car was the wedding car. My cousin was the photographer. It was all very family orientated, but you'll hear more about that in the Wedding Bells video. So yeah, huge thanks to my mum and dad. It made it a very special day. Huge thanks to my gorgeous best friend Elaine of Elaine 12 Jones. If you're not subscribed to her, please check out her channel because she's amazing. She's been fantastic. She's been there for me, supporting me, texting me. We've been chatting, we've been Facebooking, and it's been lovely to have that support and have her there. And yeah, she's been amazing. So thank you very much, Elaine. Yeah, so that's it, I think. I'm gonna love you all and leave you and see you all soon. Bye. Also, a little side note there, I just got the lovely news that Shell from Shell X85X has just had a baby boy. Not sure the details about exactly when, but she's had a lovely baby boy and she's calling him Zachary. So congratulations, Shell and Ben. Can't wait to see the gorgeous baby and hear about your experience with giving birth and just seeing him because he'd be so gorgeous. So congratulations, and I'm really excited for you both.